Alright, Jonathan, so I was online preparing to ask you about another one of your fights, but I came across a video of you in a semi-pro football scrimmage from about a year and a half ago. And it was impressive. You were making plays. You were getting in the backfield from your defensive tackle position. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I think I know which scrimmage you're talking about, Chance. I probably shouldn't have played in the scrimmage, to be honest, because the next day I had to jump on a plane and fly to Tokyo, Japan to go fight over there. But I didn't want to let my teammates down from, it was a semi-pro football team here in Middle Tennessee. So I played in the scrimmage. And defensive tackle has always been my first love. Football has always been my favorite sport. So, yeah, played in the scrimmage and made some plays. And I played high school, college, a little bit of semi-pro. So, yeah, it happened.
And after that, I was doing a little bit more digging around, and I found your high school football highlight tape. And man, that thing was crazy.
Yeah, the highlight tape's been online for a while now, Chance. That highlight tape actually got me a scholarship to college. I played high school football in Texas, Chance, and I don't know if you know or are aware, but high school football in the state of Texas is a little bit different than everywhere else around the country, right? It's taken very serious. Towns shut down on Friday nights, and our high school team was ran really like a professional organization. I mean, it was a well-oiled machine. I later went on to play college football, and I always thought that my coaching staff at high school was so much more well prepared and got us ready so much better than the team I played for in college. But yeah, I had a good time. Defensive tackle was my life. My whole life was getting ready for Friday nights and playing football. I really thought I was going to be the defensive tackle for the Washington Redskins when I got older. I didn't realize I was going to stop growing at 5'9", so that kind of put a damper on that. But God knew what He was doing. If He made me 6'3", they would have had to outlaw me from football and MMA, because it wouldn't have been safe for everybody else, Chance. And what I used to listen to before high school football games might surprise you. We would have to sit by in our locker room and not talk to anybody, right? You weren't allowed to talk in the locker room. But I would sit there by my locker for about 45 minutes and just quiet, and I had earbuds in. And there was a movie, Alien 3, with Charles Dutton in it. Was an actor I liked, and he said a lot of motivational speeches and stuff. He had one speech in Alien 3 that was a short speech, maybe 30 seconds. But I had it on loop in my earphones, and it would replay over and over and over again for about 45 minutes.
You're all gonna die. The only question is how you check out. Do you want it on your feet? Or on your fucking knees? Begging. I ain't much for begging. Nobody ever gave me nothing. So I say, fuck that thing. Let's fight it.
And I would sit there and visualize me getting through the A-gap and getting in the backfield and causing havoc and listening to this speech over and over again. Now I look back now, I was a psychopath, right? But that's what fired me up, man, is that Charles Dutton speech in Alien 3. Ain't nobody ever gave me nothing. But yeah, man, if you found the high school football highlight tape somewhere, let's put it on here and play it. I want to watch it myself because I haven't seen it in a long time. But I played varsity 3 years. I played varsity sophomore, junior, and senior year. And sophomore year, I felt like I wasn't really up to speed, but I still made first team all district and all Deep East Texas my sophomore year. Junior year, I got even better, and then senior year, I was ridiculous. Nobody was blocking me senior year. But I only got to play in a couple games that year. I got caught up in the don't pass, don't play thing, and I made a 69, and the minimum you could make was a 70. And when I made a 69, I got taken off the football team. And for somebody that came from where I came from and was like the environment that I was surrounded myself in, when I didn't have football to concentrate on, I went downhill fast. And shortly after that, I was expelled from high school, and then I ended up moving cross country and getting in a little bit of trouble and things like that. So I'm not a big believer in the don't pass, don't play rule. I realized it does give motivation and incentive for kids to make good grades, but then when the kids try and they come up a little bit short, it can be devastating. And in my situation, it was devastating. But yeah, man, sophomore, junior, and then a little bit of my senior year, we had a blast.
Keep your eye on number 75.
Boom!
Greetings and welcome. I want to play a game.
And John Ivey, number 75, was also in there defensively for the Cold Springs Trojans, and just a super defensive play. knifing in and getting under the blocker.
Handoff up the middle. Number 40 can't find the hole. Downhill goal.